of round 11 from Optus Stadium in Perth. It is West Coast and the Western Bulldogs, and we're underway. Vardy with the first hit out. Yo, who's been a bull in the midfield for the Eagles the last couple of weeks. Shuey, who was so good in the last quarter against the Crows, sends it to the 50. Johannesson knocks it down. Cripps trying to find his way through a couple. Good smother, and denied on the entry there, the Eagles. Hunter, way to Johannesson. Up the wing they go. Here's an early one for Gardner, who's crunched in a tackle.
It was interesting at the opening bounce. Hunter started on the broadcast side.
Johannesson. Again, the bomb kick out of defence. Dale is there. Gardner in from the side was strong. Dunkley with a couple of opportunities. Gardner got a handball through. Lipinski had it and lost it. And then good tackling for the Eagles.
I'm not sure if he can have an impressive first 15 seconds, Pav, but his attack on the ball was excellent.
Very strong.
And he came back, picked up the ground ball, whipped out the handball.
40, Liberatore, free kick to the Bulldogs. Dunkley taken, and they go direct as well. A bullet-like kick onto the chest of Norton. Trips a task. It's run up by Williams to come across and knock it down. Daniel Gowers. Back for Williams. Straightens him up. A good releasing kick through the middle. Dale, you've got to move on here. And Suckling, he could almost go from home, but a clever kick just at the last minute. He kept everyone guessing. He spots up Dunkley. It was clever stuff. Good over the last month or so, Josh Dunkley. A lot more time spent in the midfield. His numbers go up, 29 disposals last week. And he's a goal kicker as well. Ball. It's dropped by McRae. Smith just cutting through them all. And he'll set it to the 50 as well. It was good delivery, and Norton with strong hands. He'll wait for the runners. He chips it over the top. Collision coming up. And the gunman went in. Yo went hurdling. Gowers back into the play. Never gave up. Dale shrugs one. Liberatore, the look-away shot at goal, but it hits the post.
Well, they're working really hard.
Got some overlap from Young as well. More ball movement this time from the Bulldogs.
Great kick.
And here's Gardner presenting really well. Less than a week, high ball in. Bontempelli was trying to rise. Sheed in there, didn't really dispose of it. Bontempelli gathers it, and he'll help himself to a goal. No. He misses from close range.
It's been the tail of the tape for the Dogs. They've done us so much right.
Daniel around his body. Liberatore, 2 bites. Able to hang on. He's got the overlap from Bontempelli. He sends it long. Off hands of Gardner. Gowers right on the goal line. Did ever so well not to cross the line, and the Dogs get the goal.
Right forward to the centre. Here it is. He had 2 options. It was actually good defence by McGovern. Nearly got it across the line. He had one leg over it. Let's have another look.
Handballing so much, particularly in your back half. I mean, it's just telling the opposition to kick a goal.
Excellent kick from Daniel to set up this chain, and then Smith to Gowers on the lead.
Well, it's the best I've seen the Dogs create channels for the leading players. I've seen Norton come forward and take a couple.
Dale.
Yeah, it was a great kick and a courageous mark from Bailey Dale.
They release now. Daniel. McLean is full of run. They've got some numbers inside 50. Schofield's trying to get back. Norton.
He's a natural in the air, this kid, isn't he, Pav?
He is.
Set shot. 17th ranked club in the AFL for accuracy, the Western Bulldogs. They need to start taking their opportunities, and that's exactly what Aaron Norton does.
It was challenged publicly by various commentators about whether or not this guy should be forward or back, and he's stuck to his guns, and you can see why. He's a natural, and his kicking doesn't look picture perfect, but it's pretty effective.
3 goals, 9 for the afternoon for the Bulldogs. Lloyd trying to work that one back. He's not going to have the distance. Allen, he'll try to take them on. He's in trouble here, holding the ball. Didn't do enough to try and get it out. He was caught cold, and the Bulldogs get a free kick in the most dangerous of spots. Saying goes, a week is a long time in football. And it's not what happened this week, but he can't find the goal. As his parents watching on. And it again gets the arms clear. It wasn't clean from the Eagles. Dunkley to Lipinski. And they can straighten up now. McRae, he's got options everywhere, and Lloyd's on the end of it.
Still got options.
It's with Lloyd. Just inside 50. That's a nice looking kick. And he gets a response.
Some of the hard work that they've done, and to get them back in this quarter, the Eagles have really bounced away over the last 10 minutes on the back of some great transition work, but they were out in every area there. They could have used the ball by hand a bit more. They could have even potentially gone to the top of the goal square, but Lloyd took the responsibility on.
Daniel aggressively through the middle. It hung in the air for a while, but it was good to Lipinski. And now Johannesson. Straight up the middle they go. It was touched, so they have to go through Lloyd, back to Johannesson, and now to Gowers, and that was well worked.
Fantastic ball movement.
Bulldogs need this one. From outside 50, no problems with the range whatsoever. A powerful strike, and one the Dogs desperately needed.
Themselves back with another opportunity.
They've had 10 shots from turnovers, the Bulldogs, so they're playing the right game style. West Coast have actually got most of their scores from stoppages, which is in balance really to what the normal teams do, so just need to convert.
Shannon Hearn.
Now controls it. Dunkley back courageously. He took a big hit there from Cole. He knew he was going to cop some contact.
Get in there, but they're stopping the Bulldogs from getting in their forward half.
Cordy. Step inside Allen.
Good kick.
It was to Bontempelli. In lace-out's going to be 50 against Rioli, who knew it as he was going past. Adam Simpson can't believe it. Right to the top of the square. And he has got it. Made tough work of it, but he's got it. Drugs off Gardner. Short to Gaff, set him a task. Johannesson the spoil, slipping over with Sheed. Opens the door for the Bulldogs. No one in the goal square. Lovely sidestep by Johannesson, and he just lays it out into the path of Dale, who will run onto it and kick an easy goal. Well done, Jason Johannesson, and the Bulldogs get a couple in a row.
Bailey Dale just kept on going. Now, you could argue that was a mark, and I would, but it wasn't paid, so you got to play to the whistle. Free kick or mark, but that balk was just absolutely superb.
Ball down, Dale's handball though, intercepted by Gaff, and McGovern taken high. That was a stray arm by Gowers, and McGovern wasn't happy with the treatment.
Well, he's had enough today. He had a couple behind the ear.
Staring each other down. Jeremy McGovern got plenty to say.
He certainly wore one, just a slap, but they can hurt in the bridge of the nose.
Norton and Duggan. He's playing a good game. Up to disposal number 19. And there's going to be 50.
50 metres, strike, Lawson.
Strike.
50 metres.
50 metres for striking Schofield, I think I heard, so...
Here you answer yourself, OK? You're on report.
Striking issue was for Aaron Norton. Looks like he's on report. Let's have a look. The right arm.
The other end, he's got his problems with the MRO. Little right jab to the midriff.
Hunter, Bontempelli. Good kick that time. Up to half forward for Liberatore.
It's unrecognisable, the first and second halves, though.
We're going to get a 50-metre penalty here. Did Hutchings encroach on the mark?
Yep. Do you want me to stay in?
Half, they haven't used it well at all.
Liberatore on the set shot. That's a good finish for Tom Liberatore.
They progress quickly, and let's hope they do for the Eagles fans, but it's a significant injury that he's got.
Bulldogs scrapping here to win it. Bontempelli left it behind. Suckling will help himself to a goal.
It's early in the game. That's just an instinctive one around the corner.
Some basketball skills to retrieve it. Awkward mark to take. Liberatore didn't take his eyes off it. Johannesson straightens them up. And here's Gardner, the rookie, who can have a shot at goal. You think back.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that, didn't we? Yeah, we're with you as well.
There's Stephen and Morel, his mum can't look. He's desperate for him to kick the goal. Amazing story. Not on an AFL list come Monday morning. But come Sunday, he's kicking his first goal of his career.
Nice little tick-up lead, straight up to the ball carrier. And pretty good finish in the end.
And not only that, it was on McGovern. It was on Jeremy McGovern. You can go back and say, I kicked my first goal on one of the great defenders. And his old man is super happy with that.
Leading the way through the early stages when West Coast was searching for their best form. A powerful performance from the reigning premier. They kicked their biggest score of the season and beat the Bulldogs by 61 points.